it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. I'm in the kitchen today, as usual. And today we're going to make the recipe on the can. The recipe is called Easy Chicken Pot Pie. So I'm gonna put this together. I've never done it before, so you're here with me and we'll just see how this goes, okay? All right, I think we're gonna like it. Thanks for joining me today. Hey, are you ready for another recipe on the label? This is a can of Campbell's Cream of Chicken Soup, the old standby. And this is the recipe on the side of the label. It's called Easy Chicken Pot Pie, and that's what we're going to make today. So, as you can hear, I preheated my oven to 400 degrees. Per the instructions, and I'm going to try to keep this as close to the recipe as I can. Try. That's the optional word there. Okay. Now, the directions tell me that I need to empty this can of soup into a 9-inch pie plate. However, it says oven-proof skillet. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my cast iron skillet, as you can see here. There we go. All right. Now, it says to empty the soup in there. Just what I'm going to do. Speaking of which, honestly, I can't tell you how much this cost, but I know that for me to purchase it, it would have to be on sale because I usually don't buy Campbell soups unless they are marked down. So, your guess would be as good as mine on that one. All right, now it calls for 1/2 cup of milk to add to that. So I'm going to measure it out, but I'm going to pour it in the can. It actually calls for a cup of milk total, but half of that milk is for the biscuit mix that goes on the top. So get some of it off of there. Awesome. Now I'm sure most of you are familiar with Campbell's soups, right? So get this stirred up. Now it also calls for 2 1/4 cups of mixed vegetables, so thawed. So I have measured those out and I've rinsed them so that they will thaw, and those are in a colander in the sink. I'm going to put a little bit of parsley in this chicken soup. Now, as this cooks, I'm going to presume this is going to thin out. Okay? Now, the recipe calls also for 1 cup of diced chicken. I have some chicken that I've diced up, some leftover chicken. You can use whatever chicken you have. And You can cook a special piece of chicken for this, or just use canned chicken. You get a nice can of chicken on sale, by all means use that. Okay, back to the skillet here. Now then, I'm going to add the vegetables. Now, just so you know, I diced up some potatoes in a very small dice because I like potatoes in my chicken pot pie. And I diced them very small, so I'm going to assume that they will cook evenly with everything else. And if you didn't catch my How to Save Your Potatoes video, that's where those potatoes came from. I still have them in the refrigerator, and I diced those potatoes out of a few slices of this. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It's very helpful. Okay, now then, I'm going to put the chicken in. We're going to mix that all up. And I'm also, because I want to, I'm going to sprinkle in some dried onion flakes, diced minced onion, to give it a little more flavor. Now, one reason I'm doing this is because I want you to see what you can do with this recipe. And remember, I've never made this recipe before. So I want you to see what you can do with it, and I also want you to let your imagination run away with you and see what you can add to this that will make it your own, right? Okay. Now, and also, you know, this recipe I think would be very easy to double. All right. Now then, we have to make up the biscuit mix, and I want to check my recipe on the can. And if you like this recipe, just cut the label off. And I sometimes cut off a label, the recipe on the label, and I just tape it on a recipe card. All right. So we got that in there, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we need a cup of baking mix, which I have some Jiffy Mix here. Bring you up here. I have some Jiffy Mix, and I happen to get it on sale. So that was very nice. And we need 1 cup of milk. Or excuse me, I think it's 1/2 a cup of milk. Check that recipe, old woman. Okay. 1 cup of biscuit mix, 1 egg, and it says that we use 1/2 a cup of the milk to put in the biscuit mix along with the egg. All right. That sounds simple enough, she said. So let's get that biscuit mix in there. There's never an easy way to do this. I mean, ever. There's just never an easy way. I'm just going to dump it. I was looking at this Jiffy Mix box. Whoa, mama, that's a bit much. I was looking at the Jiffy Mix box, and there's a whole bunch of recipes on the back. Woo! That's worth exploring. All right. It's a little bit lumpy. Okay. Put my 1/2 cup of milk in. In the 1 cup of biscuit mix. You don't have to use Jiffy Mix. I just use whatever you like. And we're going to do 1 egg per the instrucciones. 1 egg. Awesome. Now I'm going to take my spoon that had the chicken stuff on there, because honestly, I don't care. It's fine. Now, our instructions are to mix this up and then spread it on top of the mixture that we put in the pan. And just so you know, I oiled that pan just to be on the safe side. I mean, my cast iron is seasoned, but, you know, I oiled it. Evidently, this is how it's supposed to look, I'm guessing, because that's how it looks. All right. Now, this is an opportunity, I think, if you wanted to change it up. You could put some that dried minced onion in there. You could put some garlic in there. I'm just saying. I think you could if you wanted to. I'm going to put a little parsley flakes in there to give it some. Or how about poultry seasoning? You could do that too. Why not? That sounds good. All right. Now, I've got to pour this over the top, so off we go. Now, it's supposed to go in the oven for at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes. Let's see what happens. Now, I don't know why you couldn't use this mixture and put it in a pie plate with pie crust if you want to. That's what I said. It's kind of the fun part. Just change it up however you like. I should have let you see that, but I did not. Shame on me. Okay, there. It's poured over the top. Just pretend like you watched me pour that. All right, in the oven for 100 degrees for 20 minutes, and we'll take it out and see what we've got. Okie doke, here it is after 20 minutes at 400 degrees. And it's bubbly. It's done. It looks pretty good. But I'm going to, because I can't help it, I just can't help it, I'm going to drizzle on a couple of tablespoons of melted butter to bring up the brownage a little bit. And I'm going to pop it under the broiler, and I'm going to watch it very, very carefully. Very carefully. All right, in it goes, and in the broiler, and we will see what happens, because I can't help myself. Okay, are you ready? This only took a couple of minutes under the broiler. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I am so happy. Oh, and you know what? This smells delicious. My kitchen smells great. I know this is going to taste absolutely delicious. All right. When it sits for a few minutes, we're going to come back and I'm going to taste it, because you know what? This is going to be my lunch and probably my supper too. All right, it's been sitting for a few minutes. I'm going to take my large spoon and I'm going to dig into this. Oh my gosh. This just, it looks delicious. Looks absolutely wonderful. I'm interested to see if my potatoes are done. I think they are, because I diced them very small. Oh my gosh, look. What do you think? Oh, the smell of this is wonderful. I want to check out this little crust here. It's awesome. Some chicken, some vegetables, and I want to dip into those potatoes too, and let's see what they're like. Very hot. It's really, it's so good. It's so good. The potatoes could have taken a little bit longer, but there's nothing wrong with them. They're fine. And it may be because, you know, they're not even in size. But you can give them a quick shot in the microwave if you wanted to put them in. That would be fine too. Wow. This is really good. And the crust, it's not crispy. It's kind of soft and it's like a biscuit. Because it is. Oh, listen, I hope you give this recipe a try. I'm glad that I made it. I really am. And I will definitely make it again. Okay? All right, listen, I love you guys. If I can do it, you can do it. And jump in there and don't be afraid to try the recipe on the label. Okay? All right. I love you guys. And as always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay. Love ya. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.